What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Realistic Crimo. This is episode number 62, and looking at the calendar, today you will see us face Hajduk Split, Leicester, and then enter this absolutely disgusting month of December. My word, that is a manager's nightmare. I think it's 9 games in 29 days. Yeah, outrageous. The third and final episode game of today's episode will be the 1st of December, Man City away. But before we get into that, we will face the Croatians, Hajduk Split in the Europa League. After last episode's victory against Midtjylland, we have confirmed our place in the knockout stages, and just a point from the last 2 games will see us win the group, which I expect us to do. We beat Hajduk in the reverse fixture in match day 1. A comfortable victory at the City Ground. We now look to do the double over them, as they still have a chance of qualifying, so they will definitely have a lot more to play for than we will. But we do rotate the side here, as we normally do for the Europa League. Isak and Hosselu back up top. Farmers in, Phillips in, captain in the side. Sufal and Adarabioyo are in, as well as Bella Kotjab and Richards. Still a strong side. Ramsey playing a deeper role today. Love how adaptive he is, the English midfielder. Well, just a few minutes in, the captain Phillips would test the Hajduk Split keeper. A nice save, though, down to his right-hand side before Isak would find Hosselu. And Hosselu looking to make it 5 goals in 5 Europa League games. His lobbed shot comes off the bar. The second episode in a row, actually, we've hit the bar. Nico Williams hitting the bar away at Chelsea in the last game of last episode. But plenty of good things still coming from this game. Syankov would be found out on the right-hand side, and his lovely whipped ball in. What a save this is from the keeper, denying Hosselu, them two having a little battle. Great save, tipped onto the post, and then he scurries to get the rebound. Well, Hajduk Split, they'd been dominated for 43 minutes, but they would have a really good chance to take a lead here. But the shot drags just wide of the far post, and we head into the break 0-0. Just 10 or 15 minutes into the second half, and Alexander Isak, so glad to see this guy on the score sheet. His first goal of the season. He missed 7 months with an ACL injury, got injured back in March. He's missed the first couple of months here, but he's back to full fitness now. He's featured in the last 2 games. He gets a start here and bags a goal. Really, really good to see. And we take a 1-0 lead. A couple more subs. Greenwood would come on as well as Rakitic, as we look to rotate the squad and give good key players some rest before the busy December period. One of the subs, Rakitic, had a really good chance there to double our lead, but his shot is well saved by the keeper. And that would be it. A quiet game, but a good victory, a 1-0 win, another clean sheet, and those travelling fans keep seeing their side win. I don't know what it is about us and European group stages, but we just seem to smash it. Remember our Champions League campaign last year? We topped the group, won 5 of 6 games. It was a brilliant display, and we had the chance to match that at least. We've won 5 from 5, and we confirm our place as the group winners, Group F winners. You'll see there. Midtjylland and beat Helsinki. So Midtjylland will host Hajduk Split on match day 6, where a winner is a winner-take-all situation. If Hajduk Split can get the win there, they will secure second place. Anything but defeat sees Midtjylland go through, and that means we can fully rotate our squad for match day 6. Looking at the Premier League table before we head into the game with Leicester, we are sat in third, just 5 points off Man City and Liverpool after they win their games. So they're opening a bit of a gap now. It's important that we keep winning our games. But Leicester, one of those teams that are in that top 8 who are just battling it out. I mean, I know we're in the early stages, but this group, I hope that they can all keep up the pace throughout the season, because it will be such a good title battle, top 4 battle, top 6, for European spot battle. Hopefully this can hold up throughout the season. We face Leicester on the game, one of our rivals, but I know in real life they're not too crazy rivals. Leicester sat in 5th, the Foxes at the moment, going quite well in the Premier League, so this is not going to be an easy game. We have a fully fit squad, though. I mean, this is the starting team that you would expect us to play. Obviously, we're able to rotate in the Europa League, meaning that everyone's fit in this game. And the Foxes led by Ruben Neves, the Portuguese superstar in centre mid for the Foxes. What can he do for Leicester today? Well, we have good history of Leicester. We've beaten them in some big games, but they've also done us over it. I remember, I think it was the first game of season 2. Leicester beat us on the opening day at the City Ground. Harry Maguire's first game as captain. He got sent off against his former side. Not a great day for him. But we would take a 1-0 lead. Brennan Johnson, who else? This guy is incredible right now, scoring goals for fun. And he is the league's top scorer. He gives us a 1-0 lead. In the dying moments of injury time in the first half, Leicester would hit the bar. A great shot that just crashes off the underside of the bar and bounces out. So we got away with one there. A quiet first half, but we lead 1-0 as we look to close the gap on Man City and Liverpool, who look to break away. Well, just straight from kickoff, we work the ball down the left. Taiwo Wanyu finds Brennan Johnson. His first shot is saved by Kepa, but the Welshman will not be denied, and he gets his second of the game. What a man he is. I know in real life he's being linked with moves to Brentford and maybe even Tottenham, but he's just a class player, and I know he's a Forest legend as well. They'll be wanting him to stay at the City Ground. Well, he would get his hat-trick, his and our third goal of the game. Taiwo Awoniyi as well with a hat-trick of assists. His 8th, 9th and 10th assist of the season for Taiwo. He is the assist leader. He may not be bagging them, but he is setting them up, and he plays in Brennan Johnson to secure his hat-trick before the Welshman is subbed off in a triple sub. With that game against Man City coming up in just a few days' time, I wanted to rotate the squad. Unfortunately, the clean sheet would not stand. We haven't kept a clean sheet for a little while now. I need to work on our defence a little bit. A well-worked goal from Leicester. Zubensky, is it? He would finish nicely, volleying home. Before Taiwo would get his goal after 3 assists. He bags a goal, a nice header from a corner. And we would see this game out 4-1, a really big win against a close side in the league. And there's something about this season, guys. I'm telling you, the team is feeling good. It's looking good. And I think we can be competing for multiple titles in this season. We are keeping up with Man City and Liverpool at the top of the league, as well as doing really well in Europe. But it's still early doors. Nothing is secured yet. 13 games in, though, we are sat on 27 points. A really, really good start to the season. Just a couple points off Man City and Liverpool. And we beat Leicester, who, are a side that were around us as well. So it's a double jeopardy there. As Aidan Smith, we put him on the defensive wide back plan. Want him to improve his defensive stats a bit. He is getting a lot of game time now, and he will be featuring a lot, especially more so next season. Now, when Sufal retires, Smith will be my backup right back, but I just need him to improve his defensive stats a little bit. So won't take him too long to complete that defensive plan, and hopefully his stats will keep pushing up. As we head into the third and final game of the episode, and it is Manchester City away at the Etihad, away at a snowy Etihad. Loving this winter vibe here. We've always had great games with Pep's side. We say it time and time again, but this is a team that batter so many sides, and yet we have really good tight games with the blue side of Manchester. We've won here at the Etihad before. We've drawn here as well, and we've also beaten them a couple of times at home, including stopping them winning the league. They have beaten us in the FA Cup final, though, so there's history between these two sides. Well, going into the game, just 15 minutes in, I think it was, Maxime Lopez would receive his marching orders. Wasn't sure about this one. He slides in on Bernardo, the captain for Man City now. Yes, it's late, and it looks bad because Bernardo's turned his body, but a red card? I'm not sure, Jeff. Anyway, we rotate. Obviously, we have to make a change. So Sayankov comes off for Jacob Ramsey. Brennan Johnson will go out wide, and Taiwo will be a lone striker. And we will have to play 75 minutes with 10 men, as if this wasn't a challenge enough. Well, from the resulting free kick, Rodri's shot would fly just wide, and we are in defensive mode now. And Erling Haaland, the Norwegian machine, drives through our defence from his own half before forcing Dean Henderson into a very good save. Half an hour in, where we're backed against the wall as you would expect, and Adarabioyo is taken out. And well, ref, look, all I'm saying is if Lopez is sent off, then Rafinha should be sent off, and he is. The Brazilian has given his marching orders. The Man City fans can't believe it. Their man advantage is wiped away, and Guardiola is furious. That is an awful challenge. That is a red card. That is definitely a red card, and we are down to 10 men each. This is quite an interesting one, and we're back to a level playing field on the pitch. Well, Dean Henderson would make a good save before half time, and then into the second half, he would be called into action again. Man City looked really good in this game. I struggled to create much, even when both sides went down to 10 men. I still struggled to create much, but our best chance of the game by far would come Jacob Ramsey's way. 25 minutes in, 25 minutes ago, sorry, he's put through 1-on-1. And he should do better here, but Ederson saves. What a chance that is. If you want to be winning league titles or competing for league titles, those are the moments you have to take. And Ramsey again. We make a couple of changes, and Alexander Isak is brought on along with Harry Maguire. And with just 5 minutes to go, the Swede is put through. He cuts in on his right foot, but hits the post. Alexander Isak, almost the hero late on for Forest, as Man City then had a really good chance. Paul Pogba, now playing for Man City for some reason, he has a half chance in the box, but Dean Henderson smothers the ball, clears it away, and that would be the full-time whistle. What a chance that was right at the end for Isak to give us a famous 3 points at the Etihad, but it's more points picked up against City. We seem to play well against City, and it's a clean sheet as well, which I'm quite impressed with. After we went down to 10 men, Maxime Lopez sent off 15 minutes in. Man City levelled the playing field on the pitch with Rafinha getting a straight red, and then both teams would come up short in front of goal. Did not expect neither team to score in that game. We were the two top scorers in the league. So did not expect a 0-0. But City remain top. They're a point ahead of Liverpool and 2 points ahead of us in third. We carry on in a good position. 14 games in now as we enter this crazy, hectic period that we call December football. Well, that'll be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, drop it a like, and I'll see you in episode 63 very soon.